WCAT. Today we have a never-before-seen interview exclusive on the WCAT with Rudolf, or better known as the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Amid grueling allegations that Rudolf broke up the marriage of Mr. and Mrs. Claus, he has now come down to clear his good name. Thank you, Rudolf, for agreeing to meet with us exclusively for an exclusive interview. I know it is a busy time of year for you.
I'm going to stop you right there. The name's Rudolf. The R was removed in a sick ploy in order to create the alliteration you have all come to know me as, Rudolf, the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I'm so sorry, I will make a note of that, but let's get down to business, Rudolf. I am sure you are aware of the rumors floating around, sprouting from this picture of what appears to be you in bed with Mrs. Claus.
She has a name, and it's Vicky.
Oh, that's a lovely name. That must be short for Victoria.
It's actually short for Valenciaga, Ricardo, Suarez, Ronaldo, De Paco, the 47. Why is that we have so many names for that Saint Nick? Like Kris Kringle, Father Christmas, and Santa, but no one even bothers to call my angel by her first name.
I'm just going on a limb here, but I'm assuming that is because it is 62 syllables long. You know what? I think we got off on a bad start. I'm just trying to clear up the misconceptions. Why don't you just clarify the events that led up to this one?
Well, it all started. I was abandoned by my parents when I was just 35 years old. I woke up one morning and I was all alone. I don't know the real reason why they abandoned me. I never really figured it out. But I can only guess that it has something to do with the fact that they were not ready for the stardom that I was ultimately destined for.
But don't you think it was time for you to be on your own?
If you don't want the truth, please don't interrupt. Where was I? Oh, right. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. It was none other than the infamous Santa Claus himself. I think he had drank one too many glasses of eggnog, if you know what I mean.
Are you insinuating that Santa Claus was under the influence on his sleigh that night?
I'm not insinuating. That's the cold hard truth. Anywho, it was me who made the mistake of going up to check on poor Saint Nick. As soon as I stepped outside and Santa and Comet got a good look at me and my shining red nose, I saw him look at his accomplice with an evil smirk, and then my vision went black. And that's the last thing I remember from that night.
Wait, so what happened?
Don't you think I was getting there? Guess it doesn't take a college degree to get you to be an interview on here, huh? I woke up in a daze, strapped down, and the first thing I saw was the most beautiful woman I had ever seen in my whole life standing over me. There was an immediate, undeniable connection. As the weeks went on, every night Santa dictated my every move. While all the other reindeers were laughing and playing reindeer games, Santa had to keep me in sight at all times because my nose was such a valuable asset to him.
How long were you enslaved for?
Well, when people started finding out about my nose, I became a sensation. It was not what Santa had planned. My fame skyrocketed, and Santa and all the other reindeers resented me for it. Vicky was the only one who stayed with me while everyone else shunned me. I became more famous than Saint Nick himself. Santa sank into a deep depression, and he was not the most beloved Christmas character anymore. He never left his chambers, and he wouldn't even eat Mrs. Claus's cookies anymore. She grew lonely, so she came to see me. I only did what every other man would have done. We lasted 8 months before anyone found out about it, but once Blitzen caught wind of our affair and her infidelity, he began to plot his revenge. He stayed up one night and caught us in the act, and took the infamous picture that circulated the internet and led us to where we are today.
That was quite the story. Infidelity, kidnapping, drunk driving, blackmail. Who knew the North Pole was so corrupt? I can only think now of what this will do to children across America whose dreams of the North Pole are now tarnished. I wish you the best of luck as you start your new life as a high-paid escort and a father.